finally cooling down in Houston, but the action is always on fire here at Submission Hunter Pro. In our main event, two Texas Jiu-Jitsu Titans face off in a heavyweight gi match where Bruno Bastos will take on Ricardo Evangelista. That and so much more coming later. But first, the kids and teens divisions get the afternoon started here inside Imagine Venues. The hunt is on here at Submission Hunter Pro 87. My name is Cody Owens, aka the Texas Zombie. Joining me on the broadcast is the battle-tested UFC veteran Alex Morono. Alex, what are you looking forward to in these preliminary bouts, man?
Yeah, man, the main card is awesome. I feel like I say it every time, but man, the black belt matchups, most guys from Houston cannot wait for that. But man, to get us started, we have some awesome kids. We've seen Blake Bolton, one of my boys, compete here on the stage many times. He's coming up on double-digit submission-only matches, all wins by finish. And then the headlining kid match, Paxton Holmes. If you guys haven't seen him, this kid is vicious, he's violent, and he's super technical. All
right, well, let's go ahead and review the rule set here. See there, all matches won by submission, tap out, verbal tap, or referee stoppage.
Yeah, so pretty much a submission attempt is effectively worth 1 point. Whoever has more points at the end of the match wins it. I love this format. If the submission attempts are tied, then whoever has the more dominant positioning wins. I mean, in my opinion, is the perfect rule set. Really cool. If any time is stalled out on the feet, they will do a get down rule, and we'll explain that more later, especially for the main card. You guys can see there's not a lot of rules here. All submissions allowed for purple, brown, and black belts. And like, this is a ubiquitous rule in martial arts. There are no heel hooks in the gi, too many pockets, too much friction, so no heel hooks, no slams in the gi. And then the kids have slightly more restrictions, no leg locks for safety. But man, what an awesome match, and what a great rule set here tonight.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and take it into our ring announcer, Wayne Leggett, and find out who our first competitors of the afternoon are.
Good afternoon, fight fans. We are live from Escapade at Imagine Venues. This is Submission Hunter Pro 87. Please welcome to the blue corner for your opening contest, Gabby, Collado.
All right, here we go. Our first kids match of the afternoon, getting ready to walk out. We're going to have Gabby Collado from Washington Lewis, BJJ. She's going to be taking on Charlotte Magnauck from Carlson, Gracie. This could be a 55-pound gray belt gi match. Alex, as we know, these kids typically come out and set the pace for the afternoon. They set the tone. A lot of action, a lot of submission hunting, and typically lots of finishes.
Yeah, and then her gym, Washington Lewis, he's actually fought as a pro for Fury's MMA cards many times. You know, they got a pretty good program over there at their gym. I believe out of San Antonio.
Yes, sir. All right, let's take it back into Wayne now and find out who her opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Charlotte Magnauck.
And Magnauck coming out of Carlson, Gracie, run by Houston's own Jared Chafee. Jared Chafee, another guy, fought back in the day for Legacy, had retired when Fury had become, you know, so predominant. But man, they have so many active competitors. You see Mona in her corner. She's got a whole list of accolades herself. Jared himself too. I know they have, I think, like 8 competitors on today's card, so they will be busy.
Yeah, Mona herself originally slated to be on this card as well. Unfortunately, couldn't work out an opponent, so here coaching nonetheless. All right, we'll take it back into Wayne now and get our first match of the afternoon started.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the kids division at 55 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Washington Lewis, BJJ, here is Gabby Collado. And introducing her opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Carlson, Gracie, here is Charlotte Magnauck.
All right, gotta try to keep track here as both girls are in the blue keys. Magnauck on the bottom right now.
Nice little X-pass there from Gabby. Not successful as Charlotte's able to recover, looking to go to close guard. Close guard really is king in these submission-only matches, and the only option for the top person is to pass, especially when you take leg locks out of the equation for these kiddos.
Yeah, Charlotte Working now, you see her getting both hands involved, looking for a cross choke or X choke variation, looking to potentially set something else up in the process. Double sleeve grips, looking for arms as well.
And Gabby's passing is really sharp.
Yeah, showing a good ability to get around the legs there. Just trying to solidify this position now.
Keep that left knee super tight. You see her really cutting it to the inside. I mean, that's good active guard passing.
Knee comes across the middle now, looking to get over to the full mount.
She did a really good job keeping her hips really high. She's in full mount now. This is young Gabby.
Yeah, made her way finally there. Looking for the high mount. Looking for an underhook to try to isolate one of these arms. See her reaching for it now. Charlotte doing a great job getting the legs involved.
Really trying to actively recover. Elbows are a little exposed. She's doing a good job getting as much space as she can without pushing up too high. Really, if you're starting to push like above the sternum and your elbows get too exposed, you got to keep those hands low. Keep them on the abdomen, keep them on the hips, keep them on the middle of the belt. And man, you can see that really deep underhook. Topside crucifix here from Gabby. Windshield wiper to use that inside leg to pin. Steps over.
She's got the submission, gets the tap.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a very particular submission. I think that was just a lot of pressure, a lot of limbs pulling on the head, pulling on the arms. Really
yeah, she got a grip, stepped over with her leg, and seemed to really apply some heavy pressure there. Let's go ahead and see this little highlight. Gonna see what we can find out as far as the grip sequence goes.
I think if she had maybe a lapel, there are some step over
she steps
choke.
over like a Flavio Canto style choke from the top side. I've seen that before where she's got the far side collar, steps over and gets the tap. Let's toss it in the way now and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a Canto choke, Gabby Collado.
Great call there, Cody. Congratulations to Gabby. That was cool. Very high level for a young
Absolutely, that is
seven-year-old girl.
A very high level submission to see starting the event off here at Submission 100 Pro 87. Let's toss back to Wayne now and get our next set of competitors out here.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Novah Carrilo.
Novah Carrilo from the Exception Squad. This is a 10-year-old match. He's got a very tough opponent on his hands. We'll introduce him in just a few moments. This is going to be a 70-pound gray belt no-gi match. Get a little taste of a gi finish there. Now moving into the no-gi uniform.
Yeah, tonight we have a great blend of gi and no-gi matches. I think we have about 60% no-gi, so usually that's a little quicker pace, a few more finish percentages there. Won't be complaining.
All right, let's throw it back to Wayne. Get our next competitor out.
Please welcome to the red corner, Declan King.
Declan King from Gracie Baja Westchase. No stranger to the Submission 100 Pro stage. You see the mask there. It is the season. Halloween right around the corner. Not going to be surprised to see quite a few different outfits walking out to the stage. The first one here, you see the mask, Declan making his way out to the red corner.
Yeah, Declan solid. He's been out on the stage a bunch. He's got a really good close guard, really good armbar triangle game.
All right, let's go to Wayne now and get our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the kids division at 70 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Exception Squad, here is Novah Carrilo. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gracie Baja Westchase, here is Declan King.
Right, second match here underway. Referee Steve Portillo in charge of the kids so far.
Declan on a single, he's got to get his hands connected. As he does, it's a little grip switch. It's a takedown right and the side control.
Declan looking for an arm early here.
And you'll see him do that too, man. He'll go for arm bars from any and every position. He's got a really good close guard. You're gonna see him try to lock this triangle up. And watch, I guarantee you he'll transition to the arm bar. If he can get his legs figure forward.
Looks like Novah's got the elbow snuck out the back here. Not quite in the finishing position. Declan decides to let go for the time being. It's a good pass attempt here from Novah.
Yeah, he's got to stay super sharp. Declan uses it to get a little reversal. Refs quick to break up any leg entanglements for the kiddos, rightfully so.
Declan looking for this flying Kimura.
He's got the grip. He was successful in that endeavor.
He's hanging on tight to it. Got to get these legs involved, get the necessary clearance through the body, and he's onto it.
He's got to get that left knee to the inside of Novah's thigh. If he can get that left knee to the inside, he's going to be in a real powerful position. Or get up to his knees. Nice. Novah did a good job using his lower body to wedge his arm free. It's a nice little diving Kimura, though.
That was pretty smooth. He fought for the grip hard as well. Referee getting her sent back up now.
Get your grips. If you're going to play close, don't get too close. Let's do something. No, stand up, get up.
Declan really trying some cool, high mobility passes. That's putting a little collar tie exchange right now.
Novah very calm, cool, collected through all of these attacks and exchanges.
Declan trying to lift that arm up, hit a little bit of a slide by.
Just under 3 minutes left here in the match. Bit of back and forth match so far.
So this is where a lot of your good classic wrestling will really take place in this collar tie position in NoGi. Nice little kind of running single leg there from Declan. Oh, you see Novah locking up a triangle.
Quickly onto the triangle attempt here. Getting the arm involved as well. Referee taking a close look.
I think Novah needs to really try to figure four that leg. If you can figure four, it makes the lock so much worse. And it's it in. This is deep.
Yes. Hooking the leg now, getting the angle even tighter.
He's got a strong angle. You can see Declan's trying to posture. He's got to get his butt low and his head high. They are allowed to pull on the head. That's a big difference from submission only to classic jiu-jitsu tournaments for the kids.
Declan King deep inside this triangle. Novah doing everything he can to try to finish here.
He's got a deep underhook on the leg. I mean, the angle's getting better there from Novah. You can see their heads of like a 90-degree difference. You can try to get Declan's arm all the way across.
About a minute and a half left in the match now.
And there's 90 seconds. It's a lot of time to work here. Declan seems to be okay though. His eyes aren't puffy or bloodshot. He's kind of looking up. So now granted, unless you've trained this a bunch, it's tough. What Declan can do is gable grip his hands, pull that inside right elbow to the outside of the hip and look to just super posture. He's got to go butt down and head up, maybe get him belly down, or even like power squat and some posture in the mix. Notice how rounded his back is. I'm surprised we also haven't seen Novah keep the figure four and grab the wrist and just try to hit like a true triangle armbar. A lot of matches in these kids' divisions are finished with that submission. And the ref's usually pretty quick to stop it.
30 seconds left here. What's been a triangle attempt for quite some time now. Declan King showing the tough resiliency, hanging in there.
And this is about as deep as it gets too. I mean, you can have a maybe more acute angle, but Declan's been a trooper in this fully figure four triangle with the arm across.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could imagine is maybe he needs the arm across a little more, but this has been a solid attempt all the way through. Looks like we're going to probably end the match in this position, but what a performance here. Novah putting that triangle on and hanging on for the majority of that latter part of the match there. At least about a minute and a half or so, he had that submission locked in.
I think this decision goes to Novah.
Check out some of these highlights here as the referees deliberate. Make sure they have the correct decision as we go to them for the first time this afternoon. There's that beautiful Kimura he went for.
And what they're deliberating was Declan's Kimura and triangle attempt you know, as valuable as the single triangle attempt from Novah. So Novah's was more potent, but Declan did have the numbers. It's a closer match than you'd think.
All right, well, let's throw it away now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute time limit has expired, so we go to the referees for your decision. Your winner of the match, Novah Carrilo.
Yeah, I mean, that triangle was locked in very deep. You know, that's where quality does beat quantity, but man, no knock from Declan there. That was a very close match.
Yeah, very solid attempts on Declan's behalf, but the time invested in the triangle probably worthwhile getting the decision here. All right, let's go to Wayne now, get our next set of grapplers out here.
Please welcome Mathis Puffer to the blue corner.
Mathis Puffer, Gracie, Baja, Texas. Coming into the blue corner, another gi match here. This is gonna be a 55-pound gray belt gi match. See the little guy marching his way out. 55 awesome. Pounds. You know, we had the young ladies get the afternoon started. We're 55-pounders. Here's a set of young gentlemen here at 55 pounds. Some small grapplers, and you'll see later on in our main event, on the main card, we've got some big heavyweights. So all shapes and sizes. Let's take it away now and meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Axel Jeffrey.
Axel Jeffrey, representing Silverback, makes his way out now into the red corner. The same patient walk, rocking the Texas patch there on the pant leg. Got it on the sleeve as well. Have to say I admire that, young man. Anything Texas I'm involved with. I love it. All right, he's set and ready to go in the red corner. Let's go to Wayne now for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the kids division at 55 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Gracie, Baja, Texas, here is Mathis Puffer. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Silverback, here is Axel Jeffrey.
All right, we're gonna have Mathis Puffer in the white gi, Axel Jeffrey in the black gi on bottom now.
Quick guard pull there from Axel. Both these kids are solid gray belts. A little sweep there from Axel, but I think Mathis just wants to be in guard.
Now, when you say solid gray belts, obviously you promote quite a few kids. I do as well. Explain the gray system. There's 3 different levels there.
Everyone starts as a white belt. Nice little sweep there. This is nice little back and forth sweep battle. Both kids got really active guards. But we go classic white belt, then we go gray white belt, then solid gray, then gray black belt. We saw that last match,
yes, sir.
The last gi match. And then it goes to like yellow white and yellow black, and then orange white, orange black. And then there's the trio of green belts, and then the adults blue belt.
A little bit more interactive into the kids' belts. Keeps it a little bit more exciting for them, a little quicker promotion time. I like to see those belts fly through the kids' program.
Oh yeah, and usually when you see a solid gray belt, you're looking between like 1.5 to 2 full years of training. Nice sweep.
Definitely looks like it from these two gentlemen
sweep
here. Yeah, beautiful scissor sweep there.
Look at the low mount.
Looking for the arm on the exchange here, goes for it.
Notice Axel slips his little elbow out of there.
That did a great job.
His elbow's out again. When you're looking at these joint locks, you got to look at the joint that's being attacked and where it is in relation to the fulcrum, in this case, the hips. And nice, you can see Mathis using really good opportunities to sweep. It's a dangerous grip there from Axel. I was saying earlier, you don't want to push above the sternum. Good deep armbar attempt here.
He's on this one. Some extension.
Man, you see Axel's awareness.
Again, slipping that elbow out as he did earlier, Alex. Some good back and forth here from these two 55-pounders.
Anytime my kids do these sub-only matches, we avoid being in the closed guard like the plague. Fun, classic jiu-jitsu tournament statistics. The #1 position where submissions are had, the closed guard. I should say the guard in general.
Good technical little grip battling there on the feet there by both of them before Axel decides to go ahead and pull guard once more. Some high-level stuff there as well from the kids, being able to look and hunt, set up grips like that, ultimately leading to the guard for Axel.
Notice Mathis' right hand acting as the post. keeping Axel's body flat while he tries to pry those knees open in a classic guard break. One hand on both lapels.
Good two-on-one grip break right there from Axel on the bottom.
Yes, the closed guard battle is often a battle of discipline. Can the top man continue to posture and look to make a frame and break the guard just like we're seeing Mathis do? Or can the bottom man just continue to break posture down and not succumb to the, nuance and look to just grab the sleeves and open the guard? Closed guard truly has control. Axel grab the wrist, look what she does. So you can see that Axel is stopping Mathis from passing, opposed to Mathis defending Axel's submissions. Usually whoever wins in the guard is more of a mindset who can be the aggressor. And even though he was on top, Mathis was the aggressor. And I'd say Axel's down, 2 submission attempts to none, as Mathis's arm bars have been very sharp.
Some sticky grips again there from Mathis. Big shot there from Axel, looking for the double leg.
Nice little double leg. Good job there on the ref, making sure those boys don't hit the ground too hard. As Mathis is on the back, he's got full back exposure, both little hooks in.
Hunting for a lapel now, looking to get some exposure, potentially set up a choke.
There's a cool little dolphin dive double leg there from Axel, you gotta love it.
He ended up whipping his way around to the back, ends up now on back, full control, both hooks in and a seatbelt grip. See him wrenching. He's wrenching there for the, there he goes now for a rear naked choke.
He's making sure it wasn't, I think if it's on the jaw, it's okay, but that one's like on the mouth.
Like on the teeth, yeah.
I think that one's a little more neck cranky. But I'd say, this is a good, genuine catch attempt. If you guys ever watched the 1FC matches, the ref will shout and point at him and say catch. It's effectively like saying submission attempt, like 1. It's 1 point for you. And unofficially, I got Mathis up 3 submission attempts to 0. Axel's shown some great scrambles and great defense, but Mathis has been a step ahead on the submission front.
I have to agree with you, Alex, for sure. I think it's just been a little too much for Mathis. Some great defensive tactics from Axel, but not able to get the offense going. Looks like about under 10 seconds now. Still looking for this choke is Mathis.
It's a tough position to be in. Full back take. Displaying your partner flat on the mat.
There's the 10-second marker there.
Well, you see Mathis does have a little choke under the chin.
Yeah.
Time is up.
Put that little rear naked choke in right at the end there once more.
Hey man, props to Axel. He just took a big deep breath. Looks like he held off some tears. Good for that boy.
Some of these highlights from the early action there inside that closed guard. You see Axel there taking some deep breaths as well. Big double leg attempt, and this is where the exchange happens, where Mathis is able to get around to the backside. Good on referee Steve Portillo there for keeping the big slam from happening, but there's that back control, which ultimately is probably going to lead to a referee's decision here. Let's go to Wayne now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute time limit has expired, so we go to the referees for your decision. Your winner of the match, Mathis Puffer!
Mathis Puffer getting the job done, getting the referee's decision there. Impressive performance by him. Too many submissions to handle there. Let's go into Wayne now, meet our next set of competitors.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Abel Sanchez.
Abel Sanchez representing Dreadnought, making his way out to the blue corner for this 63-pound gray belt NoGi match. See the matching NoGi attire there, which is all the crave over the past couple years. The matching top and bottom of the NoGi set, which I have to say I do admire. All the kids typically come out pulling out all the stops. We've seen a mask already. Here's our first matching NoGi set. We're just getting the afternoon started here. Let's go to Wayne now and get his opponent out here.
Please welcome to the red corner, Elijah Gill.
Elijah Gill hyping the crowd out as he's walking out representing 4 ounce. See him, he's got his team. Ooh, gotta watch the step there as you make your way out to the big stage. Got his team Pride on the top and the bottom there. Again, another matching set as he's making his way out into the red corner, ready for battle. Let's go to Wayne now and get our official introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the Kids division at 63 pounds. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Dreadnought, here is Abel Sanchez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing the 4 Rounds Fight Club, here is Elijah Gill.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've seen Elijah Gill in tournaments. Always got
On a guillotine early here, and there's the tap. My goodness. We've got to get a time on that. That's probably one of the fastest finishes here at Submission Hunter Pro. Immediately gets onto the neck, whips the guillotine on, and an 8-second official submission time there.
I was gonna talk about how good Elijah Gill was, but his quick submission cut me short.
Let's throw it away now and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match in 8 seconds with a guillotine, Elijah Gill.
Let's check this replay from the very beginning. Here we go. Comes out, he gets a little mat slap. Boom. Whips the guillotine on and immediately gets the tap. That was very tight, very fast. Congratulations, man. Good submission finish. All right, let's go to Wayne now and keep the momentum rolling.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Josiah Torres.
All right, Josiah Torres representing StrongStyle. Be walking out to the blue corner now. This is going to be a 60-pound NoGi match. Alex has stepped away from the broadcast table for about a match or two here to go warm up one of his kids, so he'll be joining us whenever he is done with a coaching duty, which he always is doing, back and forth between coaching and commentating. See Josiah Torres getting the last few touches there. Again, with the Texas on the sleeve, definitely liking that from the young man. He'll be in the blue corner right over here. Let's go to Wayne now and get his opponent out here.
Please welcome to the red corner, Arian Rojas.
Another Carlson Gracie representative on the card, Arian Rojas. Making the march out to the red corner now. You see in the corner once more, there's Mona Bailey. Another coaching duty for her. Arian's about to take the final steps onto the Submission Hunter Pro stage, making his way over to that red corner. We'll toss to Wayne now for our official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the Kids division at 60 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing StrongStyle Martial Arts, here is Josiah Torres. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Carlson Gracie, here is Arian Rojas.
Josiah Torres is going to have the Texas flag on the left sleeve. He'll be on top now, Rojas on bottom. Getting this NoGi match started quick here. See Torres with a good pass attempt. He worked his way over to the full mount quickly. Looking to get these elbows cleared, start walking the high guard up, looking for a submission here. Rojas tried to buck his way out of it, but Torres doing a great job maintaining the top position. Yeah, lifting the head up there, always a good move. In order to be able to get that big, massive bump, you really need 2 things. The back of your head and the bottoms of your feet attached to the mat. He was able to do so there for a moment. Torres almost able to get out of there. I'm sorry, Rojas on bottom there, Torres on top. Torres smothering now, getting the chest real low. He's going to look to try to go for an underhook and start walking one of these arms up. Right here in front of his corner, listening to his coach very carefully. Torres in control so far in full mount. Riding all the big bumps of Rojas so far, back and forth. He's tried to get out of this position. There he goes once more, trying to get the legs involved now. Always tricky, the longer guard players can get those legs involved. Got to keep the posture low to eliminate them. You see Torres able to do so there. Fighting now is Rojas. You see him trying to give everything he can to get out of this mount position. He's doing a great job of keeping the elbows tight to prevent the underhook, which ultimately is what's going to lead to some of the more quicker submissions, arm bars, triangles, things like that. But just can't escape the full mount. 2.5 minutes left here in the match. Josiah Torres on top here of Arian Rojas. It's about 2 minutes left here in the match. Josiah looking for the gift wrap position now. They're going to try to get an elbow across the center line. Unable to do so, but still dominating in this high mount. Trying to get these legs involved again. Trying to be able to find some way to escape this full mount. He's able to find a little bit of room right here for the time being, but Torres able to take that space away very quickly. With a minute left here, it's pretty much been the same story here the majority of this match here. Josiah Torres able to earn this top mount position, has been dominating pretty much ever since. Arian Rojas doing everything he can to try and get out of it. Unable to do so thus far. Good attempt there. Here's the 30-second mark. Coach is saying go for the arm bar. Ooh, he's got a little bit of extension there. Can he hang on to it? Rojas doing a great job turning around. Right here on the edge of the mat, 10 seconds left. Good scramble here. See who gets on the neck, and that's gonna be time. Wow. What a way to end the match there. Good scramble, good back and forth there right at the very end. Referee's gonna deliberate for a moment here. We'll see what our decision is momentarily. Check out some of these highlights here. You see that was the majority of at least the latter part of the match is a lot of this top mount position. Rojas doing everything he can to try to get out of there. Torres controlling the position. Right at the very end there, we had a little bit of excitement, good scrambles, some submission attempts. So we'll see which one of these may have scored the highest. See what these referees have to say about it. Let's go to Wayne now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute time limit has expired, so we go to the referee for your decision. Your winner of the match, Josiah Torres.
Josiah Torres picking up referee's decision there. Obviously, controlling the majority of the match in that top mount position. Positional dominance is the theme of that match. Able to get the nod, so getting the job done. Let's go ahead and toss it into Wayne now, meet our next set of grapplers.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Natalie Rodriguez.
Making her way out to the blue corner, Natalie Rodriguez from Inevat BJJ for a 105-pound gray belt gi match. Marching away down the stairs there before she walks her way up to the 30x30 Submission Hunter Pro stage. You know, we always talk about the production of Submission Hunter Pro with the smoke, the lights, the big stage. Very professional setting for the kids to be grappling with underneath there. Let's go to Wayne now and find out who her opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Celeste Martinez.
Back-to-back matches with Carlson Gracie representatives. Another one here, Celeste Martinez. Walking out with her colors on her back. Always love to see them. Like I said, there's between the masks, uniforms, flags, we'll see lots of different things from the kids' walkouts. She makes her way over to that red corner now. Let's throw it away now for our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one round with a 5-minute time limit in the kids division at 105 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Innovate BJJ, here is Natalie Rodriguez.
Innovate.
And introducing her opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Carlson Gracie, this is Celeste Martinez.
Referee, Professor Jason Solis, on duty here for this match. Got the double guard pull there. Natalie Rodriguez going to be in that white gi. Celeste Martinez going to be in the black gi. Finds herself in a triangle now. Rolls over on top. This is a bad position. This is a very tight triangle attempt here. Natalie on top here, looking to get this finish. Right here in front of her coach, they're telling her she needs that arm across. And she's going for it now, looking to get it across. See if she can tighten up the angle here, get all that space eliminated to get the tap. The arm pops back out for Celeste. She's hooking the leg here, cutting an angle even harder. Right here in front of us. We've seen this once before already where someone's been able to endure a triangle choke for quite some time. Natalie's really applying the pressure here. She's pulling on her own shin, trying to eliminate the space, but the arm of Natalie still around, of Celeste is still around the body of Natalie there. Could be the space that she has there to keep her in the fight. She goes for the arm now, and that's going to be it. Very quick transition over to the arm there from Natalie, able to get the tap. That was a beautiful setup. She had her concentrated on the defense for the triangle choke. Just long enough to transition over to the arm, gets the quick tap. Let's see if we can check out some of these highlights here. See, there's the initial jump of it where she gets the triangle choke, then she rolls her immediately over for the top side triangle, fights that for a while. Fighting heavy in there. There's that transition over to the arm. Just a very quick transition equals a quick tap. Let's go to Wayne now and get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with an armbar, Natalie Rodriguez.
Congratulations once more to Natalie Rodriguez picking up that impressive armbar victory there. Smooth transition into the finish. High-level stuff here from these ladies. All right, let's go to Wayne now, meet our next set of grapplers.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Chanlur, Neff.
Chanlur Neff, representing Silverback, makes his way out to the blue corner now. He'll be taking on, obviously that's why Alex left a moment ago. He's going to be cornering Blake Bolton against Chanlur Neff here in this 70-pound gray belt gi match. Chanlur makes his way over here to the blue corner with the red hair. We'll go into Wayne now and get his opponent out here.
Please welcome Blake Bolton to the red corner.
Blake Bolton representing Gracie Baja in the Woodlands. Making his way out into the red corner. You'll see just on the right of your screen there, Alex Morono, his professor, going to be cornering him before he makes his way back over to the commentary table. See the sportsmanship there from his competitor. He makes his way into the red corner now. Let's go to Wayne and get our official introductions for these guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one round with a 5-minute time limit in the kids division at 70 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Silverback, this is Chanlur Neff. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gracie Baja in the Woodlands, Texas, here is Blake Bolton.
All right, these gentlemen are ready to go. Chanlur Neff gonna have the red mohawk. Blake Bolton, he'll have that black stripe on his gray belt. Grip battle happening now on the feet. And there's the guard pull. Bolton decided he wanted to be on the bottom there. He was looking for overhook on the ankle, couldn't quite get it. Neff stepped out of it. Neff going for that knee cut, trying to get around. Finds himself inside the close guard now of Bolton. There's that close guard as Alex was talking about earlier when we saw multiple matches already that have happened in the gi go to that close guard. Here's some of the beautiful arm drag. Gets the arm across the center line, does Bolton, able to start making his way around to the back. Got one hook in already, looking for the left side hook. Backpack riding all the way through, following. Neff doing a good job getting the hooks removed, but Bolton doing an even better job staying attached here. That's what that close guard will set up for you. From the close guard to the back there very quickly for Blake Bolton. Good little transition for him as he locks the body triangle on. Got that body lock. It's always very valuable once you take the back of your opponent. Eliminates side-to-side movement. Really eliminates most of the space. Now Bolton hunting for the lapel, looking to open the lapel, maybe go rear naked choke, looking for something under the neck here. That's it. Able to get the choke, gets his hands involved, able to get the submission victory. I see Alex running over here quickly. I believe there might be a promotion to be had. Congratulations there to Bolton. Let's see this highlight here. Looks like he finally gets that hand across. See at the very end here. Boom. Starts to walk it, and there it is. Quickly gets the tap. Let's go away now, make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a rear naked choke, Blake Bolton.
And there it is. Alex makes his way out there and promotes the young man to his next rank of jiu-jitsu. Congratulations there to Blake Bolton. Not only getting the win, but also picking up a new rank in jiu-jitsu here this afternoon. Keeping things moving here. We're gonna go right back into Wayne for our final kids match of the preliminary card. Let's go to Wayne.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Paxton Holmes.
Paxton Holmes representing Global. I believe his mother competing a little bit later on. Going to be a very exciting match to get our main card started. Paxton Holmes makes his way out right now to the blue corner. This is going to be a 70-pound gray belt NoGi match. Let's go into Wayne now, find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Noah Torres.
That's going to be Noah Torres from StrongStyle, another StrongStyle athlete on the card. See it on the hoodie there. The shorts as well, got the StrongStyle logo. One of the few gyms around that actually have their own flag, which you may see, or maybe a little bit later on you'll see that flag, but they have their own team flag. Most of their MMA fighters carry it out with them. You see there's the Texas on the left sleeve again. Let's go to Wayne now, get the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the kids division at 70 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Global Martial Arts, here is Paxton Holmes. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing StrongStyle Martial Arts, this is Noah Torres.
This is our featured kids match, our final kids match. The teens are next.
Welcome back, Alex. Great job there.
Paxton's quick. He's got such an active guard.
Yeah, you're getting those legs involved very quickly.
Want you to walk a high guard and either cut a hard angle for an armbar, shoot a triangle, and then go for an armbar. And
there's that arm, very quick extension on the armbar there. Just as you said, Alex.
Man, I've seen this kid finish 6 matches under a minute. I mean, he's good. He and my boy Blake had a match a few months back. Very competitive.
Another quick finish here. Let's see if we can get that highlight real quick. Here it is. See that, walking that high guard up like you were talking about, Alex, very dangerous. Eventually picks an arm, goes to it quickly. Gets that finish, there it is. Ooh, deep armbar. 17 seconds, I believe, on the clock there. Let's go to Wayne now and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match in 17 seconds with an armbar, Paxton Holmes.
Congratulations there to Paxton Holmes and our final kids match, getting a 17-second armbar victory. That's going to take us on to our teens division. Let's go into Wayne now and find out who our first set of competitors are.
Moving on to the teens division, please welcome Gage LeCount to the blue corner.
First teens match, walking out now, Gage LeCount from Liberate Us. This is going to be a 135-pound yellow belt gi match. See the tall young man makes his way out into the blue corner now.
So props to Gage. His opponent, Vincent, was a gray belt when the match was booked, but was promoted in between that time now. And Gage, being a competitor, being a martial artist, still elected to stay in the match despite the rank difference.
Let's go into Wayne now and meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Vincent Lavoie.
Vincent Lavoie, representing Gracie Baja Cedar Park, marches his way out to the red corner now. And as you stated, Alex, the promotion, you see the difference in the color on the belts there. So As you were saying, props to Gage there, keeping it the same. What a way to test yourself, obviously, see if you're ready for that next level. Let's go to Wayne now and get our official introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the teens division at 135 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Liberatus, this is Gage LeCount. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gracie Baja in Cedar Park, Texas, this is Vincent Lavoie.
There's our referee, Professor Jason Solis. Going to be getting the teams going here. Quick guard pull there from Lavoie.
Pull back there, Gage.
Yeah, there was a guard pull. I looked down for a moment. Now he's on top.
Now the open guard naturally can warrant several submissions, especially omoplatas, but armbars and triangles will come a lot less frequent. I was going to say the open guard is mostly for sweeping, but in that sweep attempt,
big takedown there.
Vincent was able to get a full rear body lock into a nice little body lock dump. He does have to deal with, okay, so he ended up angling in, getting on top, but in the closed guard, I mean, there's really no value for the top player in this position. So yeah, standing up, you know, threatening a carpet sweep is not a huge deal. Just be ready to scramble out. You see, Gage on bottom. I mean, for a gray white belt, you know, playing a nice daily Hiva guard.
Yeah, got some very technical guard work going here so far. Looking to get his far side leg involved as well. Going daily Hiva X now. Yeah, loop choke attempt here.
It was okay. It was a decent attempt. Didn't have the best lower body coverage.
Still, nonetheless, that's going to score. Obviously here looking for the submissions. That's, you could say, one catch up.
Yeah, one time I was asked to judge. Oh, that's a genuine loop choke right there. Oh man, that's good. And now he's got his leg in position. That's going to stop a hard rotation there from Vincent as Vincent pops his head out.
Big deep breath as he does pop that head out.
So there was a quads tournament, and if there was no finish, you had to choose which team was more effective. So what I did is I made minor submission attempts worth half a point, and then genuine attempts like that last loop choke worth 1 point. And that half and full point system worked really well. Hunter Newton was there, and he thankfully got a bunch of submissions, so I didn't actually have to go to the judges that often.
I do remember that card. It's where he put a bunch of chokes on a bunch of people in that event.
Just like slide-bys to back takes to rear naked chokes. I mean, it was beautiful.
See those long legs there of Gage. Grabbing his own foot over the top there, looking to try to get his legs back involved.
You see Vincent's trying to mount. You see Gage's left knee is still kind of tucked on the inside. So this is one of those positions where Vincent's in Gage's guard, but the quality of the guard is defensive at best. Cross facing the head pressure, good head pressure there from Vincent. Notice, really good job there from Gage, keeping that left wedge in now back into a full, kind of old school butterfly guard. Man, if you play butterfly guard flat on your back, you're going to be in a tough spot. You see Vincent's in deep on an arm bar.
Really heavy attempt here from Vincent Lavoie, trying to get this arm out here.
Notice Vincent's right leg is there solely to stop Gage from sitting up. Very important structure aspect of these arm bars. And Gage got to his knees, and he's got a figure four. This is still very dangerous, but he's in a better position now to defend than he was a moment ago. Now he can start to stack Vincent up. Vincent realized he was losing control on the arm, but goes back to closed guard. Gage stands up. Vincent shoots a triangle, but Gage, very wise, digs the elbow in.
Yeah, right. Vincent getting a little active with the submission attempts now.
Okay, so now it's interesting because Vincent definitely had a genuine armbar. Gage had a genuine loop choke. I got it 1-1. But now what I'm noticing is the top position of Vincent and his big takedown, that big body lock takedown, to me has him ahead.
We've got 1 minute left here in the match.
So, I mean, this is where going for a Kimura, even out of position, I mean, really any submission attempt is going to be valuable here.
Yeah, anything significant here could be the deciding factor in this last minute. We'll see who's able to do it.
See if Vincent goes for that step over armbar. I'm not too sure how locked in Gage was. He was not on that Kimura. Didn't have the best angle. The full mount will also, if it's tied, it's these position differences.
30 seconds
See Gage hunting for that loop choke once more.
I'll bet you if Gage trains with adults, which I'm sure he does, he's ended up loop choking a bunch of them. He's running his feet. Beautiful double leg there from Vincent. Man, that's my highlights so far have been the wrestling of Vincent. That body lock dump, that beautiful run the foot double. Man, Gage could try to swing that leg over for an armbar. He needs to go for it, get that right leg in position. Be a genuine attempt. Oh man, give Gage 5 more seconds, and I think that could have been the determining factor. Fight fans at home, to me this one's a coin flip.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alex. It's a very close one. Here's some of these highlights.
I mean, I had Vincent from his takedowns, but man, I'll tell you, Gage finishing with that armbar right at the end. I mean, I don't know. If I was a judge, I'd choose Vincent, but I'm not a judge.
See some very valid attempts from both athletes here. We're going to see what the judges have to say about it here in just a second, but this one very close. Let's throw in Wayne now, make it official.
Time limit has expired, so we go to referee Jason Solis for your decision. Your winner of the match, Gage LeCount.
Okay, so I mean, congratulations to Gage. He went for it was that last armbar attempt with a second left. They are valuing submission attempts, period. And honestly, that's what the rule says, and that's how it should be. Good for him.
Yeah, impressive pickup for him. Let's toss into Wayne now and meet our next team's match.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Xavier Trigo.
What a good match to open up. Okay, so these boys are both green belts. I was just having a conversation recently. Sometimes a green belt is as potent as a purple belt. These kids have been training like close to a decade, some of them even more.
Xavier, 15 years old.
You know, I was telling one of my teenage girls, I was like, hey, when you get your blue belt, you'll actually have probably easier competition than these orange and green belts.
All right, Xavier making his way to the blue corner there. Let's go to Wayne now and find out who his opponent is.
Caden Pareto.
Caden Pareto here representing Henzo Gracie. This is a 120-pound, as Alex stated, it's a green belt match. This is obviously in the NoGi attire. Caden Pareto, no stranger to the Submission Hunter Pro stage. Been out here a few times before, this time in the NoGi atmosphere. And as you see, the teens division already has showed some very high-level submissions, some high-level technical ability in the gi. I expect this to be a little bit more high-paced, maybe some leg entanglements potentially could be involved in there, some straight ankle locks always in the NoGi. So let's go to Wayne now for the official introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the teens division at 120 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Rodrigo Pinedo, BJJ, this is Xavier Trigo. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Henzo Gracie, here is Caden Pareto.
One thing I like about Caden, he had his wrestling sweatsuit, his wrestling sweats walking up. Always fun to see some good wrestling mixed with some good submission-only action.
Meet in the middle here.
You can already see the stance and the level change fake there of Caden. Caden on a full body lock.
Double unders, looking for the big slam. Great reversal there from Trigo. Ends up finding himself in the top position.
There's the head pressure there of Xavier. Not looking to make friends out here, as he should not be.
Yeah, there was an open hand strike to get this going. He went for the collar tie, but it ended up being kind of a combat jiu-jitsu strike.
Little club action. So again, great little, counter takedown there from Xavier, but that did put him in the full closed guard. And like as cool as it was, we got him But that'll be a trend here tonight. We got to avoid the closed guard.
See Caden locking that body triangle from the bottom position, although keeping your opponent right where they are limits the ability to finish from there. Obviously, you have to open the guard to be able to start playing the guard. So we'll see what the tactic ends up being here, where he decides to go with that.
Now, one thing Caden does have, he does have those double underhooks. Well, he did. And what you can do is, you know, work a body lock and like kind of lift their shoulders high as you get your legs low. Something Shin Aoki would do a lot in his fights in Japan back in the day. There's some really crafty like figure 4 sweeps. Mostly sweeps from that position. You see Caden pinning the wrist, maybe going to sit up for a Kimura. So this is funny, this is like the opposite of the get down rule if position does stall. They're going to do the get down rule, which I do believe is a butterfly guard.
You have to be top or bottom. You know, have a coin flip, or the referee will decide, depending on the dominating person of the match. You'll have a top position or a back position.
Oh. Perhaps this is to penalize someone for stalling. I'll actually look to get more acute rules here, but Caden now in a tremendously dominant position.
Yeah, what would look like an overtime rule to the back there. Right directly on the back, body triangle locked in. Hunting the neck now is Pareto.
I mean, yeah, this is going to be a tall order there for Xavier to work his way out of. He's doing great. Seems super calm, but he's in a full body triangle midway through the match. Caden's got all sorts of energy. I'll make sure to go after this and figure out exactly what those rules are. I was mistaken. Obviously, it was not butterfly guard. Oh, man.
On the attack now, going underneath the chin. Hand in there anyway, but still tight.
We're going to see a finish. I mean, we're going to see a finish. It's under the chin, fully locked.
He's fighting as much as he possibly can, but there's the tap. Caden Pareto gets the job done by rear naked choke.
And congratulations to Caden.
Here come the highlights. Let's see. She starts to walk it over. The hand's inside the choke as well, which sometimes can save you, but at this point, that arm's just been nullified and the hand's trapped in there, only tightening the choke. You see both hands go for it. Tight, tight squeeze. That'll do it. All right, let's go to Wayne now and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a rear naked choke, Caden Pareto.
Congratulations once again there to Caden Pareto, picking up the rear naked choke victory. Good show of sportsmanship there by these two young men. Keeping things moving right along. Let's go back to Wayne now and find out who our next set of competitors are.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Franklin Gumabon.
Making his way out to the blue corner now, Franklin Gumabon from Montana Fighting. I'm going to say most likely you'll see him, yep, with the flag on the back there, braided up hair as he marches out to the Submission Hunter Pro stage.
I remember this youngster. He's good. He's fun to watch. All right, so it's always great to learn. Everyone at home, remember, knowledge is the key to happiness. But when somebody is stalling, and I mean like accused of stalling, say like in the closed guard.
Correct.
The person who wasn't stalling either starts on a back mount or starts in an arm hold position, much like an overtime.
Much like the overtime rules. Okay, all
really
right.
Interesting.
Let's go to Wayne now and find out who Franklin's opponent is.
Please welcome Emilio Cantu to the red corner.
Emilio Cantu from Revolution making his way out to the red corner now for this 125-pound. You see green belt match, green against blue like we talked about earlier. Some of these green belts are just as savvy and skilled as a high-level purple belt. typically just age restricting is the situation there. So even though the difference in the belt may be there, the skill level is justifiably just the same here. Made his way out to the red corner there. Let's go to Wayne now and get our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the teens division at 125 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Montana Fighting, here is Franklin Gamabon! And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Revolution BJJ, here is Emilio Cantu!
Right, Professor Steve Portillo back on duty. Gamabon is going to be in the white gi, Cantu in the black gi.
Nice, man. Gamabon starting quick. Going for a little foot sweep into a guard pull, into De La Hiva, into a sweep, into a back take. You see Emilio trying to recover. No, not at all, actually. Looking to hit a reversal. As he's on top now. Looking for his underhooks, trying to control the legs to hit a pass. You see Gamabon's going for a suicide choke. It's in.
Yeah, got that baseball bat locked in, gives his back up in the process if he doesn't get it, but he's on it. I see a lot of guys
go to sleep on this choke.
You really do.
As you see, Emilio's looking to invert on an armbar. He is being choked in the process. And he's out.
Legs go out. That's it. That's a baseball bat choke.
Man, so that one in particular from the open guard, we call it the suicide choke. And like they say that because you're giving up a pass. He even like almost gave up a full back mount. But man, that grip was tight. I have seen that scenario happen, double-digit times.
Myself included. I've seen that exact thing. They go for the choke. They think they're just about out until they're out.
Yeah, and Emilio was attacking an armbar too. I mean, he knew he was in trouble, but he had the position to attack. But Gamabon knew he had the death grip on that lapel.
Franklin, give a little shout out to the camera there. Emilio back on his feet. Everything good to go. Here's our highlights. You see, goes for the choke, man, and that's one of those chokes you really have to go after, or else, like you said, you give up a very vulnerable position. He's on the choke tight. You'll see the legs give out, and that's when we know he's out. Let's go to Wayne now, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a baseball choke, Franklin Gamabon!
Man, crazy. What a finish, man. It's going to be the highlight submission so far of the night.
Absolutely, yeah. Congratulations there to Franklin Gamabon getting the job done with a baseball bat choke. Just an impressive finish there. We'll go into Wayne now, meet our next set of teams.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Tice Manikowski.
Another Silverback athlete, Tice Manikowski, making his way out to the blue corner now. Rocking his flag as well. Always, these different athletes have different flags that they like to wear. I mean, we've seen 3 or 4 different flags now. We've seen a mask.
I wish I was more cultured, Cody, but I don't know what flag that is. I don't think many people do.
I'm not going to try to admit right or wrong. I do not. So we'll let him have his moment.
Very cool.
We'll go to Wayne now and find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Adrian Tortola.
Adrian Tortola, representing Gracie Baja champions, coming out to the red corner for this 150-pound blue belt e-match. Lots of Gracie Baja affiliates on the card. We've got Gracie Baja, Texas, Westchase, the Woodlands, here champions, Houston and all surrounding areas. Makes his way there now into the red corner. We can go back to Wayne now and get our official introductions to these guys.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the teens division at 150 pounds. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Silverback BJJ, here is Tice Manikowski. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gracie Baja Champions, here is Adrian Tortola.
Magnauck going to be in the black gi, Tortola in the blue gi. Battling on the feet here.
Deep little over-under style fight. Guard pull.
Tortola decides he wants to play guard.
You gotta close it up though. If you want to go for subs, you close it. You want to go for sweeps, you keep it open. Shoulder crunch action. He's got to get the arm extended and naturally not give the pass up. See, that's why the closed guard is just such a great option for attacks. I mean, the person on top has to do so much simply to get the feet uncrossed, and then you got to pass the ball.
Saw some beautiful closed guard attacks from your athlete earlier. Was able to get that arm drag across to the back and ultimately led to the victory there. So you talked about the closed guard being so powerful, being something that you want to either stay in or stay away from depending on what your attack is, offense or defense.
And then oddly enough, it's like the most common position, especially for beginners, but it's a position that requires a tremendous amount of discipline because there are so many options on how to pass and especially on how to play. But man, I mean, I'm telling you, I am a junkie for martial arts statistics, and closed guard truly is king, both in submission only and in classic tournaments.
Like Tortola slipped in a little loop choke attempt there. Not very effective, but at least got the posture of Magnauck to raise up a bit.
And even in MMA, like the rear naked choke is certainly king. Nice loop choke there, but he didn't quite get control of the head. Now he's got control of the head. Uses it to go into a front headlock scenario. Looks like he's looking for a classically gripped guillotine, and he's got it. He's got a good bite. There's no lower body control, but he's got a bite on the neck. What Adrian needs to do is get one of his legs in play, if not both of his legs in play. Just to snare, and now we're looking to step over and lets his hands go, uses this little chin strap to look for a back take. So this is where I think Adrian would really get a lot of miles out of like a body lock. It'll stop the backdoor escape potential of Tice. So you dig those hooks in. I mean, this is the time. Tice needs to try to escape. Hanging out in turtle.
There's one hook there for Tortola, getting it in on the right side there. Magnauck getting into that turtle position. Got to be careful. He'll try to come out the back door. Could leave you an arm behind.
Really sticky grappling there from Adrian. Did a good job for the half back take right now. Now looks like he's got the double underhooks.
Going for that second hook now.
He's either going to get mount or get the back, depending on which way Tice looks to roll. Tice rolls away. Oh, he's going to fully extend. This is very uncomfortable on the lower back. I call these ugly chokes. Like I tell my kids, I'm like, if you ever take the back of a turtle, flatten them out and just choke them ugly. And this is where you can just get the forearm right across the chin, under the neck, on the face, or wherever. As long as you're not like twisting their neck, it's not a neck crank. Ooh, this is a weird modified shoulder lock. Ooh. It's like a reverse Americana. Right on through. That's not a Kimura. That's like an Americana. Crazy.
Yeah,
it's like a reverse Americana. I don't think I've ever seen that before. If it was locked from the other direction, it would have been a Kimura, but it's not. It was palm up.
Arm triangle attempt here for Adrian.
Man, Adrian just crafting some brutal positions after brutal submission attempts back to back to back. Tice hanging in there, but Adrian's all over. Improvising. See, now this is like that head and arm choke, arm crank Americana variant. Now he's got a gift wrap. Really crafty work here from Adrian. Back to a full back take. See if he can't flatten Tice out yet again. Usually on the second and third loop of this belly down back take is when guys often end up breaking.
Coming up to the 30-second mark left in the match.
See, I think this may be a neck crank. Just because his chin's tucked and turned. Necessarily tucked. Back to mount. Man, we're going to see Adrian go for an armbar. He's got it.
Here it is.
Oh man,
get the
Tyson
extension.
cleared his elbow.
Yep.
See, he goes for the triangle. Went for it, but Tyson gets the arm under for an underhook. Good hustle there from both boys.
10 seconds.
Yeah, intense shoulder walking from Tortola there to try to get away from that stack pass.
Crafty match, man. That was cool.
This one's going to go to the referee's decision here.
These guys both represented blue belts very, very well. Sometimes we see some blue belt matches that just aren't that technical or aggressive. Both these guys were technical and aggressive. Really cool match. I mean, I'd watch a match like that anytime.
Here's some of the replays here. There's that early on guillotine, almost like a 10-finger style guillotine, sat on top of the head trying to get a finish. Arm triangle as well. There's that scramble at the end. You see that intense shoulder walking, trying to get away from that double under style pass. All right, let's go to Wayne now, see what the referees have to say about this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute time limit has expired, so we go to referee Steve Portillo for the decision. Your winner of the match, Adrian Tortola.
Adrian Tortola picking up the nod from the referees there. Congratulations to him. Doing enough submission attempts to get the victory. All right, that's going to move us right along here. Take it back into Wayne and find out who our next set of competitors are.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Carlos Badillo.
Carlos Badillo, representing Rain BJJ, takes the walk out to the blue corner now. It's going to be a 135-pound yellow belt gi match. It's going to be a double duty for his opponent, Vincent Lavoie, coming out. We'll go to Wayne now and get him introduced.
Please welcome to the red corner, Vincent Lavoie.
Vincent Lavoie has competed once already, started the teens division off here.
He lost a decision, but it was that match that was super close. He had those big takedowns. He had a really good arm bar.
Good technical match.
He was pretty surprised when they announced his opponent's name, which to go to show how competitive and close the match was. He's probably happy now that he has a secondary match this evening.
All right, he settles into the red corner. Let's go to Wayne now for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one round with a 5-minute time limit in the teens division at 135 pounds. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing Rain BJJ, this is Carlos Badillo. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner. Representing Gracie Baja in Cedar Park, Texas, and competing in his second match of the afternoon, here is Vincent Lavoie.
All right, these guys are about ready to go. Sprint to the center. Vincent sits once more into his guard.
Yeah, Vincent also had really good takedowns as well. You can see he's a pretty well-rounded grappler. Have to switch that grip up. He's kind of blocking his own legs from going around.
Badillo putting some pressure on right here on the edge of the mat. Gonna run him right off. Gonna get a center up. There we go.
And no one was really in a definitive guard. That was an easy reset. Both guys pull.
Lavoie decides to come up. Badillo getting the legs involved, getting his guard going a little bit.
He was looking for an X guard. He just didn't have control with his arm on the left leg there with Vincent. Vincent wisely creating some space and trying to cut the knee through. Needs some back exposure. We saw good work here from Vincent in his last match. Inversion. It's an attempt, but it was successful there from Carlos. I mean, bottom side control into a single is better than your back being
A
taken.
little reverse triangle action being locked up here from Lavoie.
This is not better. actually an inverted triangle.
I was going to say it's like an upside down.
So what's funny is I just did a long, fun little research on the inverted triangle versus the reverse triangle. So what Vincent can do, and I wouldn't have been able to tell you this a few weeks ago, is to grab the arm that's trapped to the inside and actually pull it tight, and that'll really force his hamstring on the carotid. Now there are some arm locks from here, but I'll tell you the choke in this position is very potent because there's a lot of upward force driving on the throat under the chin.
It's like he's trying to attack this arm as well. Kimura on the arm that's free.
Now, and these can be easy to defend because they have so many grips, and your legs are in a pretty precarious position to apply strong leverage. But again, what Vincent can do is grab the trapped arm, pull it in, adjust his figure 4, and then he can even grab his back foot. It's a weird way to finish. I had to watch some Braulio Estima videos, and I had a friend help me. He's got the arm. This is a weird one. You either know it and you do it, or you don't. I remember Jorge Masvidal got put to sleep by one of these standing up by Toby Amata in Bellator way back in the day.
So this is inverted. The difference on the reverse would be on the back. You'd have their back and then triangle from there, correct?
So that's a rear triangle. That's the third of the
all these variations.
All the variations. So reverse triangle is when you're in bottom side control and someone's doing an over-under pass and you stuff their head in between their legs.
Correct.
So that's when your body's facing the other direction. That's the only difference between the reverse and inverted triangle, is the direction of the attacker's head relative to the neck and arm of the person you're trying to triangle choke.
Out of that attack now, Badillo looking to try to pass again.
You can see Badillo's got a vengeance there. He was just trapped in that triangle for some time. He's in a front headlock now, looking to sprawl that grip away of Vincent. He's got a guillotine. Oh.
Ooh, gotta watch that arm as the post.
Yeah, I mean, he got double-legged hard there. Oh, armbar attempt here from Vincent. Vincent's laying on the correct side. Notice he's laying on the inside angle. That puts a lot of pressure on the hips. It really pinches both quads on that arm. Vincent has the ability to post on his head and use that right leg to really kick Carlos over. If Carlos postures, if Carlos goes forward, much like Nick Diaz did to Cyborg in their strike force fight, he can roll just like this. Oh, that's deep. We're going to see a finish tap on the armbar.
That's the tap with just over a minute left in the match. Able to get the submission victory by armbar there in his second match of the afternoon. Big congratulations there to Lavoie. Vincent Lavoie getting the job done.
It's a good match. You can see Carlos pretty upset, but I mean, that was a great fight.
See him getting his hardware there. Let's check out the highlights real quick, see some of that action. There's that inverted triangle. We all got a very good education on that. Thank you, Professor Alex.
Of course.
And you see ultimately leading to where we'll find our submission armbar right here. Submission victory. Ooh, big extension. You see the arm there. Yeah, big hyperextension, quick tap. Let's go to Wayne now, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with an armbar, Vincent Lavoie.
Big congratulations one more time there to Vincent Lavoie, getting the job done here by armbar submission. That's going to take us to our final teams match. Let's toss it away now and find out who they are.
Please welcome Kai McKinney to the blue corner.
Kai McKinney, representing Rodrigo Pinheiro BJJ, making his way out to the blue corner now. See him there walking out, making the walk down the steps. This is our final teams match before we get into our colored belts. This is going to be a 125-pound NoGi match here for these gentlemen. Kai making the march over to the blue corner right in front of us here. We'll go to Wayne now, find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Brody Banks.
Brody Banks, representing Thug University and Heritage Muay Thai. That's Thug Jitsu is the brand of jiu-jitsu that he's learning over there. making his way out into the red corner now. See Heritage Muay Thai. It's always interesting, right? You get the Muay Thai shirt, Muay Thai trunks, the whole Muay Thai get up, and then come out here and be a grappler. You see that all the time in the MMA scene around here. But here in the Jiu-Jitsu arena, there's the Thug Jitsu on the rash guard there. Gonna see what some of that stuff looks like here in just a moment as he makes his way over to the red corner now. We'll go to Wayne now and get our official introductions for our final teams match.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the teams division at 125 pounds. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing Rodrigo Pinedo, BJJ, here is Kai McKinney. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Representing Thug Jitsu University and Heritage Muay Thai, here is Brody Banks.
All right, these gentlemen ready to go here. Brody Banks meets Kai. Kai sits immediately right here in the center of the mat.
Yeah, with the gi, I mean, the pull in the open guard game is relatively easy to play in terms of accessibility, but in NoGi, you got to have a lot of really good control points. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe these teams can straight ankle lock. They're definitely not allowed heel hooks.
Straight ankle locks, yes.
Yeah, I don't think knee bars or toe holds either. There's a straight ankle.
Just as we talk about it, here's an attempt here. Kai McKinney on a straight ankle lock.
What he can do is stand to that foot, put all of his body weight into that foot to avoid this belly down action. This is a good bite. And this is the full bridge there. Kai, I mean, you can't bridge any more than that. And Brody's panicking a little bit.
Yeah, you see a little bit on Brody's face there.
These don't always hurt, but man, they'll do some damage. Got out of it. 50-50. Back to a classic kind of open guard. Closing the guard's the best option here for NoGi.
McKinney now close guard with an overhook. Very effective position here. Walk that close guard up high. There he goes. Yep.
You can see Brody's left hand is still kind of in the mix, but I mean, oh, you see Kai trying to force it out of there.
Yeah,
I mean, he can still lock the figure four.
Tried the old fist in the throat there to try to see if he'd panic and pull his arm out to defend.
Ooh, this is dangerous. Sweeping them out. I know Brody's left hand is in there, but it's not helping much.
Now you're going to see McKinney try to start getting that arm across.
Straight arm bar, so he can wedge that wrist right on his clavicle and go for the inverted arm bar. He can go for Kimuras, even Americanas from here. There's that straight arm lock. Ooh.
That's pretty tight.
So he used the reaction to get the other arm out, and the arm's across. I mean, this is deep. I think we're going to see a tap in just a moment. Man, this is brutal.
Brody Banks, so tough so far here.
I mean, this dude, I just don't know how much longer he can last in this. He's getting the shoulder wrenched on. He's getting choked. There's the arm bar.
Ooh, almost transitioned to the arm bar. Didn't quite have the bite on the head, but the hamstring that he wanted. Now back to the triangle. Fully mounted now.
Notice Brody's grabbing that inside thigh. That's the padlock grip.
Brody able to get that elbow across the center line and back around the hip of Kai McKinney. Giving himself a little bit more time, a little bit more space. About 2 minutes left here in the match.
Yeah, pulling on the head's really making this tighter too. And still in this figure four triangle.
Seen this in a few matches so far. People stuck in deep triangle attempts, but finishes just not quite there. Although McKinney working toward one here.
This is a good angle. You know, I know you may have a little more bridging power if you unlock, but dude, you can finish these triangles with the figure four and all the same. I mean, you can finish the arm bars with the legs figure four.
Getting the fist involved, and there's the tap. Yep. Uses the fist to eliminate the space that he couldn't work the arm across to, so he put the fist in there, eliminates the space, and gets the tap. Nice job there from Kai McKinney, getting the mounted triangle submission here in our final teams match. Here's our highlights popping up now. There's that early straight ankle attempt that did get Brody's attention. He was able to get out of it though. Ultimately though, that big bite, you'll see Kai's gonna take a big jump up here in a moment. He gets up to the high guard. That's what leads to this triangle. There's the fish going into the space that he couldn't get away earlier, and eventually the tap happens right there.
Yikes, that's mean.
All right, let's toss it away now, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a punch triangle, Kai McKinney.
Punch triangle, I like that. Saw him work diligently to try to get the arm across. His opponent was able to get the arm back out, so instead of going through all that work again, just uses the punch to get the job done. All right, let's go into Wayne now and meet our next set of competitors.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Brody Screaming Eagle.
Moving into some purple belt action for you now. Brody Screaming Eagle from the Jiu-Jitsu order, making his way out to the blue corner now. This is going to be a 205-pound purple belt gi match.
The Screaming Eagle, that's awesome.
That's his legal name, I believe. That is of Indian heritage, I believe.
Awesome.
Is where the Screaming Eagle comes from. Mad respect to the man coming out here, 37 years of age, putting it on the line here in our purple belt division. Let's go to Wayne now, find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Fomani Fosa.
Fomani Fosa from Gracie Baja Champions. Marching out to the red corner now.
I got a lot of respect for this man. He has actually showed up to a few of our Saturday comp training. I think he's been to a few of our 6 a.m. classes, but man, he came, you know, as a new friend on a Saturday into a really hard session and just thrived, made friends. It gave me some great rounds. I like this man a lot.
All right, he's making his way over to the red corner now, about to get our purple belt division started. Let's go to Wayne now and get our official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 7-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 205 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Jiu-Jitsu order, here is Brody Screaming Eagle. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gracie Baja Champions, here is Fomani Fosa.
All right, this purple belt division underway. Yeah, Screaming Eagle, that is Native American descent. That's where that comes from. So that is, like they said, it's his legal name.
It's awesome. They got that right, man. My name is Alex. It's way less cool.
Right now. I'm named after a cat named Cody.
You see Screaming Eagle pulling guard. Fomani putting a lot of pressure. Notice how he did a good job standing back up to avoid any leg control there from the Screaming Eagle. Foot sweep attempt there from Fomani again.
Yeah, throwing a couple of those out there has Fomani. Love those little foot sweep attempts. Screaming Eagle, though, looking to get the guard going up underneath Fomani.
Yeah, Screaming Eagle like a fake throw into a guard pull. Decent control of Fomani. Never mind, Fomani got his leg out. Fomani doing a good job, like relieving pressure and then crashing in. Almost like throwing a feint in a fight. Not too sure when they're going to enter. And now he's got strong top side control.
Yeah, Fomani with a guard pass here, scarf hold position.
He's got a super deep underhook too. Notice how some of his body is above like the pec line of the Screaming Eagle.
Yeah, you can get like a chest choke in that position, apply a lot of pressure to the lungs every time they breathe, eliminate more air.
I mean, you're keeping them flat, elbows are super exposed. Fomani's doing a great job keeping his lower body away from the Screaming Eagles as he hits a nice little duck behind as he takes the back. He was
Famani had the lapel there, yeah.
The man didn't quite have the hooks in.
Looks like we're going to get centered back up here. I have to recreate that position.
On an open butterfly guard with a lapel grip.
The referee, Steve Portillo there, verifying all the grips. Going to get everything replicated here in the center and get the action back underway. Yeah, making sure everything's just the same.
A nice little sweep there from Famani. He almost like, I don't want to say gave the pass up, but I think he knew Screaming Eagle had like a lot of momentum and weight moving. Famani very accurately kind of timed that momentum and just carried it right into a sweep.
Bravo style grip there for Brody for a moment. Looking to try to get the gi involved around the backside of Famani. Seen him grabbing at the lapels a couple times, looking for some worm guard, looking for some Bravo there.
Famani with another pass into a scarf hold, always attacking the arm.
See straight arm lock, maybe change it to the other side and get the arm in Americana from this position.
Yeah, he's got the arm trapped, looking for, again, you can see. Now, there are some attack options from here, whether it be a straight arm bar, there's the classic scarf hold. Famani lost position, or did he, man? Look at that. That's the one risk of the scarf hold is the potential back exposure. If you lose position, he lost position, ends up right back on top. That was just like good, strong, potent will. He chose to not lose position there, and he did not, as he's now in a full mount with that straight arm bar. He's got to get a thumb to the ceiling now in an Americana. Oh, he's got it isolated.
And that's going to be the tap.
Nice, really good just chain sweeps, passes, and attacks there from Famani. Good showing there from the Screaming Eagle as well. Man, Famani just had an answer for every escape and every sweep.
Yeah, absolutely. Just one thing to another that led to another, eventually led to the trap there and got the catch.
That was our only gi match in the purple belts. We have 8 no-gi matches coming up next.
Yeah, that being the only gi one which ends in a finish anyway. Very exciting stuff there for Famani picking up the submission victory. Let's see if we can get some of these highlights. Here they come. Good back and forth, some good scrambling, those guard passes, scarf hold positions from Famani, just so powerful there. See some of the attacking of the arm there, which ultimately led to our finishing sequence here. Slides that straight arm lock into this Americana, and there's your tap. Submission victory. All right, let's go to Wayne now, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match with Americana, Omani Fosso.
The submission there. These purple belts know how to set the pace for the rest of the card. The kids and teens usually always come out with guns blazing. Purple belt gi match getting us going here. Let's go to Wayne now, find out who our next set of grapplers are.
Please welcome to the blue corner, John Harper.
John Harper, representing Carlson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, making his way out to the blue corner now. See the march. It's always interesting to see all the different styles of walkout music for all these different grapplers. You see there's Houston's own Jared Chafee in the corner there. The man, the myth, the legend. Heading up, Carlson Gracie over there in the Conroe area.
Jared had a submission only match a little while back. He got a head scissor on a good black belt. It was so awesome and funny. I love Jared, man. Cornered him for a lot of fights, trained him for a lot of fights. Cross trains whenever he gets a chance. Jared's a good man.
Yeah, I second that notion, yes sir. His athlete making his way to the stage now. Let's go up to Wayne and find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Ty Hazel.
Ty Hazel, the best walkout song ever from Finesse Jiu-Jitsu, making his way out to the red corner now.
Ooh, you can tape up those gauges.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, one day we'll see it. I hope not, but one day. If you don't tape those little gauges up, they can get snapped. I mean, easier than not.
The sportsmanship there before he makes his way over into the red corner. We're gonna go to Wayne now and get the official introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 7-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 155 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Carlson, Gracie, here is John Harper. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Finesse BJJ, here is Ty Hazel.
Looks like one of those is already ripped.
Oh yeah, he knows the game.
All right, little slap, little bump, here we go.
Oh, good quick wrestling there from John.
Very quick on the takedown from Harper.
Man, he's in a very top, very cross-faced half guard. It's a great position to be in.
Ty's got the lockdown on the leg here.
So a really
bad spot.
easy solution to this. Notice John's left leg, the leg that's not in. He can use his laces, exactly, go on top of the inside leg laces, push the foot down and clear that leg, but his knee is right about to pop out.
Yeah, he's walking, making his way a little further to walk that knee through.
He's out, yeah. I mean, you still got the lockdown back again, but man, John's in such a good spot so early. These guys are fresh, these guys are dry.
Yeah, that's a lot of heavy cross-face pressure there.
Good quick wrestling there from John.
This corner asking for body lock style passing, and you see him going for it now. Body lock, looking to work his way around the leg there, but
notice how he shelved. It was really cool what John
slight
did.
buggy choke attempt here happening. Ty Hazel.
Yeah, but not from bottom half.
He's got a leg stuck in as well, yeah.
I mean, this just won't work from bottom half guard. Nice. Notice John did a good job. He knows when he needs to bail. He's getting a lot of really good work on that crossface.
Yeah, that buggy choke could be a tricky thing. I think you're passing to side control and you end up getting stuck in some sort of choke, but looked like Harper pretty hip to it there.
So this is our first match where every submission is allowed. Any and all.
Yep, heel hooks, straight ankles, knee bars, everything allowed. We had that one gi match, obviously, like we said in the intros, no heel hooks allowed in the gis. Obviously, that's standard across any rule set. But now, NoGi uniform, everything goes. All submissions legal.
Notice a bit of a clash of styles. John with like really good fundamental passing, working on a heel hook now. I mean, John's got decent control. He's got to get his right leg in play. But notice that far side top reap is in a good spot. He's got to get that right leg in a good spot. He's in on a straight ankle. Is Ty.
A little leg battle here.
Notice John had the better position. Now they're 50-50.
Trying to get a bite on the heel here. Looking for this heel hook now as Harper switches it across.
Back to 50-50 we go. Notice that John's got to get his feet crossed up. There's a little inside heel hook attempt. It's a good attempt here from Ty. Notice John was very quick to get his other foot in play.
A little cloverleaf action happening there.
Not quite in the best position for it.
Attempt. Yeah, a little high on the calf there on that secondary leg.
John needs to attack the other leg. He's like go under like an ankle lock and just clear that figure four, isolating either foot, and ideally attacking the leg trap to the inside. To hold attempt here from Ty.
Back and forth exchanging leg entanglement here. One guy goes for something and the other answers with something. Nothing quite definitive. There's a good bite on the heel though.
Yeah, that is.
Ooh, there's a tap.
Tap, yep. You don't want to play with fire right there.
Yeah, it looked like he was pretty aware of the danger he was in. Just as soon as he felt it get uncomfortable enough, he tapped on it.
Great match, a lot of action, good wrestling and pressure there from John. Nice leg work there from Ty. Ty with the heel hook victory.
Yeah, that was a lot of back and forth, exchanging with the leg battling. So many heel hooks. There's a toe hold in there. Check out some of these highlights.
very early on, there's that quick takedown. Great top position from Harper. See Ty really just hanging out on the bottom there. There's that bite on the heel, and ultimately, there's our little, you'll see it right there's the tap, yeah. You thought about it a couple times.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go into Wayne now, make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with an inverted heel hook, Ty Hazel.
Ty Hazel getting the job done there with the inverted heel hook. Congratulations once more to him. All right, moving right along now, taking us to our next match. Let's go into Wayne and find out who these competitors are.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Logan Smith.
Logan Smith representing the Aronde Bros, who both of them will be competing on our main card later on UFC Fight Pass. Be sure to tune into that directly at 4:30. But one of their students here, Logan Smith, making his way out to the blue corner now for this 185-pound purple belt NoGi match. You see Damian in the corner right there. He does have that match, like I said, later on coaching duty here now.
Yeah, we talk about the Aronde brothers all the time. Very rarely do we see them compete in the same evening. Very exciting for the Houston MMA.
Yeah, we got them later on in back-to-back matches. Really looking forward to that. Let's go inside the Wayne now and find out who this next competitor is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Richard Alvarenga.
Richard Alvarenga representing the dark side. Walking out to the red corner now, dancing his way out to the red corner now. See his professor, Victor Pozas, right there behind him with the camera. I've seen this man a few times before. Got some very, very crafty leg locks, but one would think coming from the dark side, that's all he has. He does have weapons elsewhere, so we'll see what he's able to get going here in this purple belt NoGi match. Makes his way over there into the red corner. Now we'll toss it into Wayne for the official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one round with a 7-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 185 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Aronde Brothers Jiu-Jitsu, here is Logan Smith. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing the dark side, this is Richard Alvarenga.
All right, saw a little shot there. Professor Jason Solis back on duty as our referee. There's a little slap, a little bump. This purple belt match is underway. So Logan Smith with a solid purple as he sits down, rash guard. Alvarenga on top.
Yeah, in the 77 kilo and higher ADCC trials, I forget exactly when, they had done some fun statistics, and the #1 submission was the heel hook. But even more important than that was the entries. 80% of successful heel hook finishes came from bottom entries. So it was more likely guys who pulled guard and then invert and then attacked the legs had a much higher % chance of guys going from top position looking to finish. I think it's a very valuable statistic, because second most common submission was, you guessed it, the rear naked choke. And those back takes often happen from guard passing or takedown scenarios. So two very polarizing styles of successful submission attacks.
Alex Morono, not only battle-tested UFC veteran, also data-driven statistician here for Submission Hunter Pro.
Well, when I fight, I like to increase my chance of winning as high as I possibly can. Understanding the numbers game, to me, just makes for good logical decision-making.
Makes sense.
So, I mean, to me, it was no real question. I mean,
the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Alvarenga wrapped up in a little bit of a guard here of Logan Smith. Got the legs entangled.
Classic entanglement. And on a nice toe hold. He needs control, though, yeah. I've noticed toe holds work best when you can apply hard downward force, pinning the knee on your hips or on the mat. Or we can go classic Logan Smith style back take. Fully figure four. We're going to get a tap
choke,
here.
and that's the tap right there.
Nice.
Very quick transition to the back there for Logan, able to get the rear naked choke almost immediately after the back take.
Looks like Logan knows the game well. Looking for bottom leg entanglements or top rear naked choke style. I mean, that's just the stats showing themselves in front of us right now.
And we're just talking about the stats. There you go. Here's some of the highlights now. There's that sequence to get around to the back. You see Alvarenga reaching for that leg as he went around getting his own arm trapped in there. Man. So he was defenseless on one side, forced to tap with a rear naked choke. All right, let's go to Wayne now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a rear naked choke, Logan Smith.
Logan Smith quickly getting the job done there. Congratulations to him once more. All right, we're going to keep those submissions rolling. Here we are going back into Wayne for our next set of competitors.
Please welcome to the red or blue corner, Gregorio Mendoza.
All right, Gregorio Mendoza, the 23-year-old from Haven Jiu-Jitsu, their professor. Be out a little bit later on in our main card as well. Nanzo Abidi. He's making his way out right now. Is Mendoza to the blue corner for this 150-pound NoGi match in our purple belt division.
Classic Papa Roach jam between angels and insects. Cool walkout song.
All right, let's go to Wayne now and meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Keandre Dennis.
Keandre Dennis, another dark side representative, back-to-back coaching duties there for Mr. Pozas. Keandre's going to be in the red corner.
I got to give a special shout out to Keandre, one of the most wholesome people in the whole martial arts scene. I had a special needs student who wanted to do a tournament, and Keandre was so cool. He was the one who chose to do the match with him. Very, very respectful and careful. Just a good guy all around. Nice to see him. We're going. I think he was a white belt at the time.
Thanks for sharing that, Alex.
Blue belt, now a purple belt.
That, yeah.
I mean, he's really just been tried and true in the scene. Competes at a lot of local tournaments. There's a lot of submission-only matches.
All right, he's settled now into the red corner. Let's go to Wayne for the official introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one round with a 7-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 150 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Haven Jiu-Jitsu, here is Gregorio Mendoza. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing the dark side, here is Keandre Dennis.
All right, this match, slap bump is underway. Keandre sits immediately. Keandre looking for
a nice
false reap here.
Yeah, nice entry. Good awareness there from Gregorio.
Keandre looks very interested in the legs.
And, you know, this is the risk of that style. You know, if you pull and look for attacks, you know, you could end up giving up a guard pass. And some guys, once they pass, and there's no one passing. But some guys just apply such tremendous pressure.
Mendoza looking to try to settle, get some sort of pass happening, walking his way around the legs. Chooses to settle, look for a knee cut, but Keandre doing a great job with the reverse De La Hiva, nullifying that knee cut. A little wrestle up, Keandre finds himself in the top position now. See what kind of guard Mendoza can deploy here.
Nice little takeover sweep is what I call that one from the half guard. But you see Keandre in on a nice knee bar attempt here. See if he can uncross the feet of Gregorio. Andre's in a good spot for it. He was actually getting attacked with the hold during that process. Gregorio did a good job keeping his legs crossed. Notice the consistent hand fighting of both guys in this guard. Gregorio has not abandoned wrist control. You see he's just instantly grabbing the hands of Keandre here. Anytime Keandre has like a lower body connection point, you see a lot of hand fighting from Gregorio. Either guy really able to get to a super dominant position or even control position for attacks.
Yeah, oftentimes matches like these can kind of lull you a little slowly, and then all of a sudden, wham, there's the submission.
Yeah, something's on. Both guys are so defensively sound positionally. They're not allowing any, real progress made on whether it's a pass or even like a leg entry.
Just under 4 minutes left. Keandre Dennis on the bottom here. Gregorio Mendoza applying pressure, looking to pass still. Sometimes very hard when you're the bottom man looking for the leg entanglement to get the attachment. Once you get the attachment, you can typically get things going. Now you see there's the connection that Keandre was needing to try to get some sort of game going, but you see him before reaching out with his legs, reaching out with his hands, trying to just get some sort of attachment.
Notice though, Gregorio, man, the way he can pressure with his upper body and really use his hands to pin and grab. He's got like a really strong line of defense out the gates. I mean, just if you guys would watch Gregorio's hand placement anytime Keandre tries to get anything going.
Feeding Keandre his own foot at the moment. The flexibility there in the leg of Keandre as he gets his butterfly hook back involved to prevent any further passing on that side.
2.5 minutes to go. Gregorio really looking to pass. He's gotten close a few times, but Keandre's guard is very, very aware. Notice how the hands of Gregorio just pinning the wrist of Keandre, stopping from any underhooks or overhooks to help try to enter in. I mean, there's been no real submission attempts. I mean, Gregorio did have that toe hold, but it's one of those matches that either guy goes for one genuine attack. I think that'll put him ahead.
Yeah, there's been some good entries into positions, but nothing's really been solidified. You saw a couple false reap opportunities early from Keandre. There's been this just pressure and passing from Mendoza the whole match, particularly anytime he finds himself in this position looking for knee cuts. But Keandre's guard is doing such a great job nullifying those passing opportunities. Just over a minute left, so like you're saying, Alex, anything of significance here in this last minute 15 could really be the deciding factor. We're going to see if anybody gets something going here.
I'd say Gregorio's probably ahead, if not from that one toe hold, albeit minor. He has threatened a lot of passes. He's threatened more passes than Keandre has sweeps. It's like if this is a classic tournament, which it's not, you go to the person who's the aggressor in scoring. And again, not from a lack of effort or action. Both guys are just very, very aware of what positions not to allow their opponents to enter into. I said all the time, half of higher level jiu-jitsu is preventative grappling. Not allowing an opponent to enter into really any position where they can win. You can be neutral or you can be offensive, but you cannot be defensive or you will likely lose.
See Mendoza maybe looking for a little toe hold on the inside here in the last 10 seconds to get some sort of submission attempt off, but Keandre doesn't allow it. This will be a close one. You're about to go to the referee's decision now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how they score it.
Yeah, probably one of the closer matches here. Obviously, nothing extremely definitive here, so it's going to come down to the technicalities. There's some of the entry earlier. There's that knee bar attempt that was from that entry onto the leg entanglement.
The knee bar entry was good, but he never had the leg extended at all. Like never had the feet uncrossed.
Not really a legitimate bite on the leg, just into the position. So we'll see what the referees do have to say. There's right at the end. He's trying to fish for a little toe hold there to get something going. I believe Keandre goes for a little triangle as well, but misses that. So that'll take us to our decision. Let's go inside the weigh now, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 7-minute time limit has expired. So we go to referee Jason Solis for your decision. Your winner of the match, Gregorio Mendoza.
Mendoza picking up the nod from the referees there. Did a little bit more, had a little bit more action, maybe dominated more position. The top passing opportunities the majority of the match there. So doing enough to get the job done there. That's going to take us right on to our next match. We'll go to weigh now, meet the next set of grapplers.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Robbie Galan.
Robbie Galan from Cadejo BJJ. Making his way out now to the blue corner. Here's a 185-pound NoGi purple belt match. Taking off the layers, obviously the shirt, the hoodie, making sure you're nice and warm right before you come out here. Keep it a little chilly inside escapade at times. You gotta make sure you got a good warm up. Last little final hug, words with his coach before he steps onto the mat, makes his way to the blue corner. We'll go to weigh now, find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Josh Richard.
Third dark side athlete in a row here. Third coaching duty for their Professor Victor Pozas. Josh Richard making his way out to the red corner here. Traditional dark side rash guard, but got the cheetah shorts on, or leopard shorts on. I'm always just a big fan of the attire. You see so many different varieties. I do believe you have a pair of those, Alex?
I do not.
Okay.
Not really a leopard guy.
Not really a leopard guy, I gotcha. All right, let's go to weigh now and get these official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one round with a 7-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 185 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Cadejo BJJ, here is Robbie Galan. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing the dark side, here is Josh Richard.
All right, this match underway. Richard in the leopard shorts, Galan in the all black.
Good double leg attempt there from Robbie, but stuffed there from Josh. A good entry too. Josh really had his hips ready to rock and roll. Let's see the hand fighting. In NoGi, man, I'm a wrist control junkie myself. Just gotta control those hands.
Oh, it looked like
Double leg attempt there, but man, Josh went for the lat drop.
Yeah, I was gonna say Josh probably thought he was gonna end up a little bit more with more momentum to carry that over, but ended up on the bottom paying for it. Now,
yeah, I mean,
Robbie looking for the back.
I mean, you know my stance. I got a list of 5 takedowns that, in my opinion, are not worth doing. The lat drop is on that list.
That one's up there, yes, sir. You see, this is one of the reasons why, ultimately, if it doesn't go your way, you end up in a very bad position on bottom.
You fail a lat drop, you're in what, bottom side control, bottom mount. Transition to the back. I mean,
yeah, having to defend the back now.
And I'm not saying it doesn't work. I mean, it works, you know, like any other takedown, but the risk is if it doesn't work, what's the consequence? It's not quite the same for many other takedowns. The lat drop and the head and arm throw, both on that list. Like the lat drop, actually a little safe because it's usually done with an underhook, whereas the head and arm throw is not. So if you miss that one, you're really in a bad spot. But there are some specialty wrestlers who can make it work tremendously. Rolling the leg lock entry there from Robbie.
Puts it back in the close guard, but Richard sits back to that straight ankle lock as soon as the close guard gets wrapped around.
He actually transitioned up to a heel hook.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Sure did.
I didn't even. It was so fast I didn't even see it.
Yeah, Robbie.
Excuse me. We'll get the replay and clarify that for sure.
Robbie was not having any time spent there. I mean, he doesn't want to tear his knee up. I don't blame him.
Yeah, obviously it's one of those tap very quickly type of things. You don't want to end up limping out of here. Let's see the finish here. See there, Robbie goes in. He tries to go for a little rolling leg lock entry, close guard. Richard sits right back. Yeah, you're correct. There's that heel hook.
Good bite on it, too.
Wow. What a quick heel hook victory there. Let's go to Wayne now and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a heel hook, Josh Richard.
Josh Richard getting the job done there with the quick heel hook. I mean, as soon as the closed guard got thrown up, he sat right back. He knew what he wanted. Getting the quick tap. And that'll take us into what will be our final purple belt match before we go into our main card. We'll go into Wayne now and find out who those competitors are.
Please welcome Edwin Fernandez to the blue corner.
Edwin Fernandez from Finesse BJJ makes his way out to the blue corner now. And just to spread the sentiment like you did about one of the previous athletes, this guy's been over to our gym quite a few times for open mat. I've rolled with him personally, always have great scraps and great rolls with him. I know he's got very good leg entanglements, so I'm sure we'll probably see some of that being deployed, but above all else, just a very friendly, very just happy-go-lucky, great guy. Really a friend anywhere he goes, so just wanted to sit that out there. Let's go into Wayne now, find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Kenny Wang.
Kenny Wang from the Jiu-Jitsu Order. Gonna make his way out into the red corner for this 155-pound no-gi match. This our final match of the preliminary card. We will be going live on UFC Fight Pass at 4:30 sharp. Be sure to tune in there. We got a couple more purple belts, handful of brown belt matches, and then we're on to our black belt division. We got lots of names on there. Jake Heffernan, one of your guys, taking on Alex Black, another local guy.
Oh, yeah.
Damian Arande is going to be taking on Cameron Graves. What a scrap that's going to be. Austin Arande in the match right after that, taking on Michael Esquivel. That's going to be one scrap. And then obviously our main event, Bruno Bastos and Ricardo Evangelista. Let's go into Wayne now and get these official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for one round with a 7-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 155 pounds. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Finesse BJJ, here is Edwin Fernandez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing the Jiu-Jitsu Order, here is Kenny Wang.
All right, here we go. This will be our last purple belt match of the preliminaries. Depending on the outcome of this, we may get a couple bonus blue belt matches, but we'll see what these guys have to say about that.
It'd be great. You see Kenny looking for a Kimura. He gets his back exposed.
Yeah, Edwin on the back here.
Almost taken in the process. Oh, that's under the chin, but he doesn't really have the best hooks on bottom. I could see him sliding off.
Yep.
As he slides off. Good attempt, though. I mean, good attack. See Kenny out on an anaconda choke.
Oh, yeah, Kenny locking up this choke.
Again, it's not the deepest. You can see Edwin's chin is kind of out of there.
Yeah, Kenny went for the big turn to try to get that choke set in tighter, but Edwin aware. Looking to wrestle up now.
Really quick match. See Edwin now on a guillotine. Again, very squared. Used it to try to expose the back as Kenny rolls into the guard.
Yeah, good action here from both of these guys so far.
It was interesting in that same ADCC 77 kilos and higher trial. I forget exactly when and which one it was. But they said the guillotines were often the second or third most common submission, depending on rear naked chokes and heel hooks positioning. But they said the majority of guillotines were actually not off of takedown counters. They were off of guard pass attempts to a front headlock. So that front headlock position and that body lock ride position from Turtle, both incredibly important positions. And like in a lot of tournaments, they're often known as like neutral positions. They don't score points, but I'll tell you, a lot of matches are finished from one of those two spots. Americana from the bottom.
Edwin going after it.
I mean, that's a good attempt. Oh man, it's wrenching on his shoulder and his elbow. Oh my goodness.
Putting Kenny in a little danger here.
You're not going to make friends in the gym doing this attack.
Oh,
There's
no
an
way.
out for it, but I mean, that's a submission attempt.
Legitimate, yeah. You see, definitely put Kenny in a little bit of danger, had him moving and posturing, but settles back down into, had a full mount for a moment, now back into his quarter guard.
Get a scarf hold or maybe a back step into a leg entry. And he's a little late on both of them as his back is now exposed, but he ends up keeping that little butterfly hook in. Now he's in like a half guard. When I was a purple belt, I was going with a crafty old man purple belt, and I was in top side control, getting a little too loose, and he like blasted an Americana, and it actually pops up in my elbow. Again, counted as a tap, but man, it did damage, and I was pretty upset at him. I'll tell you, it's the last time I ever went easy on him. Yeah. It's probably the last time I ever went easy on anyone when I was in top side control. If you get in your guard pass, you deserve a little bit of roughage. I tell my students, I tell my kids, if you get your guard pass, you should take it personal.
Agreed.
Seriously.
Yeah, I spent a long time due to different injuries working on specifically the guard because my guard was trash, and now it's something that I take pride in. So having a good solid guard is one of the best things you can do in a grappling setting, obviously.
Yeah, I tell my purple belts, like, the one quality in getting your purples, you have to be able to use your guard like a Swiss Army knife. For offense, for defense, for stalling, for survival. I mean, you got to use your guard for any and every scenario. You go someone who's bigger than you, use your guard. You go someone who's better than you, use your guard. I mean, that guard is a multi-tool at that purple belt level. And if you don't have a good guard at purple belt level, you're going to get smoked. Head and arm choke attempt here.
Yeah,
Edwin. This is a good one.
Getting in on this.
Notice how deep his shoulders. Notice how flat his forearm is. Usually when that choking elbow is off the mat, the angle's not the best. But I mean, this is a good attempt.
Yeah, and Kenny pulling directly at the shoulders. Not quite the defense you'd like to see from that. He's answering the phone. Someone's home for now, so he's able to hang on. But typically when you start pulling at the shoulder directly, that's not where you're going to find the most space. But Edwin still working to try to get this finish, eliminate the space. I'd like to see him try to get that arm a little further across.
A nice little head and arm choke here from Edwin. Now, usually they would step into the choking side and side control, but it's a little bit easier to escape once the guys do that. Now, from mount, it's not as tight. It's not. But the escape options are a lot
just as you say,
more
Edwin's
limited.
Looking to go to the knee on belly off to the side, driving into the choke now, going after it heavily.
I mean, this one's crunching him and cranking him. See, notice, though, when he stepped over, Kenny was able to spin. Now, granted, still very valuable there for Edwin, but as soon as he stepped off of mount, that gave Kenny the freedom in his hips to be able to rotate.
2 minutes left here in this match.
A nice little
Kenny on a straight ankle lock, going after it.
classic Aussie position.
Edwin doing a great job, circling the leg through, clearing the knee line, looking to turn out of it.
This is a good match. They have not settled not once, other than within a submission attempt. But these guys had all sorts of hair.
Yeah, braids everywhere.
I had long hair for the first week I did jiu-jitsu. It got caught up in grips, and I instantly cut it all off.
Shaved head ever since.
Yep. Nice, now a little north-south choke attempt. We don't see that often. So I used to actually have some hair on the top, but one time I went to Le Berge, and I wasn't quite 21, so I used my brother's ID, so I shaved my head.
Hey. I believe the statute of limitations on that has expired.
Oh, 100%.
We're good.
That was about 13 years
Yep.
ago. Thank you, Cody.
Got your back.
Just in case.
Got your back. We're under a minute now here in this match. It's been a good back and forth. These guys battling, man. Kenny able to get on a couple bites here on the ankle in the last part of this match. This could be big for the decision if we find ourselves going there.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, Edwin just had that head and arm choke. He had that rear naked choke. Now, granted, Kenny has that now 3. I think Edwin needs to get his feet out of there. Kenny's putting himself right in this fight, attacking all these leg locks. And that's one thing, you can transition from like straight ankle lock to heel hook to knee bar to toe hold to whatever easily and really rack up some submission attempts. Whereas from, you know, more conventional sub attempts, it's a little harder to do.
Edwin makes his way out, gets his way onto the back again. That's gonna be time. Great match from these fellas, good back and forth.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Have a little bit of a judge's deliberation. We'll check these highlights out while they do so. There's the very beginning, there's early on here.
Kimura. You know what? I think Kenny actually had more sub attempts. That one was good, but
we'll see if the quality is worth more. The quality is worth more than the quantity.
Oh yeah, then we had that Americana on bottom. That was actually pretty close too. I have no clue to call this one for.
Looks like we're just about ready for this one. Let's toss it to Wayne and get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 7-minute time limit has expired, so we go to referee Jason Solis for your decision. Your winner of the match, Edwin Fernandez.
You know what? I think that's fair. It was 3 submissions to 3 submissions. We had the Americana, the rear naked choke, and the head and arm choke versus the leg lock, and maybe the leg lock. I forget now. From Kenny, the straight arm bar kind of thing going.
But that arm triangle.
I think Edwin's attempts were closer than Kenny's. Great match all the same. Kenny, don't be too mad about that one. That was a fun match to watch. Congrats, both guys. Love to see some blue belt matches. Love to see them. So we're not hanging out here for too long. Getting
word here on what the next steps are. Looks like we're probably going to move along. Yep.
Blue corner, Lilia Cantu.
Nice, cool. We got our first blue belts. One blue belt match, and then we will take a break. Make sure everything's ready to go for our main card.
Lilia Cantu representing Dream Art, making her way out to the blue corner now. We may get a couple blue belt matches depending obviously on the time of each one of these, but we will take an intermission. We'll stop at 4 p.m. Central to take that intermission, and then we will be going live on UFC Fight Pass right at 4:30. We've got 11 matches lined up for the main card. Make sure you tune in for that. You do not want to miss it. Let's go into Wayne now and meet our next competitor.
Please welcome to the red corner, Trinity Stickney.
Nice, got a 4-striper blue, seasoned blue belts here tonight. Some brave ladies stepping on the stage. They're gonna choke each other, and always fun. See Ryan Stickney in her corner. I know he was an air marshal for some time. A decade plus ago, I actually went to Paris, France with this man.
Oh, wow.
We had to go watch a jiu-jitsu tournament.
All right, let's go to Wayne now and get the official introductions for these ladies.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round of the 5-minute time limit in the blue belt division at 110 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Dream Art, here is Lilia Cantu. And introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Vera Jiu-Jitsu, this is Trinity Stickney.
Lilia's no stranger to the stage.
Yeah, Lilia Cantu going to have the long single braid. Stickney going to be with the multi-braid.
This girl's very patient. Guard pull there from Trinity. Strong pass there from Lilia.
Quickly gets the pass there. Lilia Cantu, aggressive passing.
A strong crossface to deal with this Trinity. The crossface has been in since the pass itself. Man, where you can really kind of turn the chin and control the entire spine, it makes it hard to do pretty much anything.
Ooh, flying triangle. Believe she's got it locked up.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough
Lilia
one to get out
Cantu.
of.
Working on the finishing mechanics is Cantu, but just got Trinity deep inside this triangle right here on the edge of the mat.
They're keeping them in bounds.
It's like they're moving, yeah, scooting back.
So really uncomfortable this lock is, but the angle is not like in a classic triangle setting. So I'll bet you it's crunching and cranking on the neck, but it's not quite cutting off pure blood supply. Trinity's got a pretty deep hole to dig herself out of right here. I think maybe stepping over is not the worst idea. She's grabbing her own lapel to keep that arm from extending. It's a tricky position to get out of.
Yeah, you hear the coach asking for the step over the head now.
I'd be curious if Lilia switches her figure four to the more conventional side. She has to get her right foot under her left knee. Granted, the angle is pretty sharp, so I think if she does that, she could lose control of the head. Could easily transition off to an old plot, but man, why abandon the figure four triangle if you don't have to? Maybe if she starts to lose head control, but man, you can see there's no space between Lilia's right leg and the back of Trinity's head.
Just trying to roll her over now, potentially put her into the top mount. Trinity doing a good job, kind of hanging on all the way through here. Attacking an arm now as Lilia.
See, if Lilia's rotation went by about 30, 40 degrees to her right side, that would be like more like a rear mount triangle. And then you can just grab the arm at any point and bridge, and it attacks that shoulder so viciously. I don't have very flexible shoulders, so the few times I've been caught in that position, I just hug my arms as tight to my chest as possible. And now it's just a battle of breaking that grip. Trinity lost control of her lapel. She's grabbing her own hand. You can see Lilia's really focusing all of her grip breaking efforts in controlling that wrist. If she can free that arm up, then those shoulder locks just become very, very effective.
And another athlete stuck in deep triangle attempt here. I believe this is the third or fourth time we've seen this. All eventually leading to a submission, and there's the arm bar there.
Yeah, that one usually really just cranks on the shoulder and extends all that connective tissue. Trinity did a good job troubleshooting that for as long as she did.
But Lilia Cantu able to get the extension on the arm, get the submission victory here. Highlights coming up now. See, there's that flying triangle attempt, which ultimately put her in this position that did lead her to the finish. All the way at the end there where she gets the extension on the arm, is able to get the tap. We'll see that here in just a moment. She stayed consistent, she stayed persistent. Finally was able to get what she wanted right there. Let's go to Wayne now, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with an armbar, Lilia Cantu.
All right, congratulations once more there to Lilia Cantu getting the job done. And we've got one more blue belt match in store for everyone before we take our little intermission. We'll find out who those athletes are in just a moment. Let's toss it to Wayne now to do so.
Please welcome Renee Duval to the blue corner.
Renee Duval representing UFC Gym in the Heights. Coming out into the blue corner here. Got the blackie, blonde hair. Taking that stroll down the stairs here before he gets to the stage. This is going to be a 180-pound gi match here in the blue belt division. Good couple little bonus matches for everybody here on the preliminary side. Let's go to Wayne now, find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Cody Robinson.
Cody Robinson, representing Carlson, Gracie, marching out to the red corner here. Going to be our last match here before we head over to our intermission. Let's go to Wayne now, get our official introduction for these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one round with a 5-minute time limit in the blue belt division at 180 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the UFC Gym, here is Renee Duval. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Carlson, Gracie, here is Cody Robinson.
All right, here we go. Blue belt gi match underway. Duval, black gi, Robinson, white gi. Duval sits quickly, wants to play guard.
Yeah, Cody's showing a lot of high energy pre-match. He wants to use it. Looks like this man's looking forward to wrestling, but he says, fine, I'll look to pass instead. And pass he does.
Yep, doing so as you talk about it. Yes, sir, Alex.
And again, from Duval's perspective, I mean, and no knock, but if you can't pull guard and then get it passed instantly, what's the, you know, if you're gonna be a guard player, if you're gonna pull, you got to prioritize it not getting passed. Granted, I know he knows that, but you know, if you're gonna play that strat, you really got to commit to the strat. Works his way back to guard though.
Able to get his legs involved, got that collar grip now. Looking for the sleeve as well. Traditional setup, little collar sleeve guard. A lot of opportunities within that guard. But Cody, man, just having none of that, ripping the grips off. Looking to pass, yep.
And naturally, you know, playing guards is easier than wrestling. It really is, especially, you know, and it's statistically the best position to get submissions in tournaments. So I get it. But at the gym, you know, if I see any one of my students pull guard and they get it passed within a few seconds, I actually banish them from the technique and make them wrestle. So the next time they do pull guard, they're like, all right, I know not to get it passed. Same thing, you know, anyone watching at home, you get your guard passed, start to take it personal. Like it's an insult. I guarantee you it'll start to get harder and harder to make that happen. I was at the ADCC matches live last year, and I saw more submissions and more back takes than I saw guard passes. When anyone would get the guard pass, the crowd would go nuts. I tell everyone, and you know, this is an opinion, but passing the guard eventually will be the hardest thing to do in jiu-jitsu.
I agree, man.
Harder than getting submissions even. Because, you know, someone could shoot a double leg that's, you know, 6 inches too far away and get caught in a guillotine. But, you know, you don't see accidental guard passes, not at a super black belt level. Even look at young Mikey Musumeshki. It's almost not fair when he competes because he can't get his guard passed. You know, and if you don't get your guard passed, you cannot lose in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and then he'll just get up underneath you and invert and not have to worry about your guard.
I mean, anytime I watch him compete, I'm like, that would be the most frustrating match ever.
Yeah, there's some athletes with some severely impressive guards out there. I know there's multiple athletes that kind of pride themselves on not having their guard passed, like we're talking about Shanji Ribeiro. He went 10 years in competition without getting his guard passed, right? So those are some stats. I know you like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that people are very proud of. So, yeah, having that guard, man. We talked about it earlier, but here we are talking about it again. Just talking about the importance. These two guys battling with about 2 minutes left here. Robinson still on top, loving his passing opportunities, pressuring. Ball trying to get these grips going so he can get his guard working.
We've seen really consistent passing work here from Duval on top.
Looks like there's back to the side control.
Nice strong crossface here from Duval on top. He looks like a big strong dude too.
Does, yeah.
Probably the last guy you want in top side control as a blue belt. Nice transition. The second time he's kind of used that little
belly
knee ride, yeah.
Looks like just about a minute left here. Cody Robinson still in the top position here of Renee Duval. Robinson also, just have note, 39 years old, out there putting it on the 31-year-old right now. Trying to get this Kimura, really working to separate the arm from the body. Short time. This is a definitive attack here. He's got a submission locked up.
A good Kimura.
30 seconds remaining.
There's the 30-second call. Let's go of that. Decides maybe go back to this front headlock scenario, or yeah, get around, take the back again.
Bottom hook needs to go in. Good. Hip to hip, Cody. Hip to hip.
10 seconds.
Hip to hip, Cody. Good. Good. You're good. Heavy, strong.
Time.
That's going to do it. These guys battle it out all the way down to the last second here. We're going to get a referee's decision. Looks like that's going to be deliberated very quickly here. Professor Steve Portillo walks over to talk to Professor Jason Solis, gets a quick nod, and then we're going to go right into our decision here. Let's go ahead and toss it to Wayne. We can make this one official. Oh, we're getting clarification there on the winner. There it is. Now we're ready. Let's go to Wayne now for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute time limit has expired. So we go to referee Steve Portillo for your decision. Your winner of the match, Cody Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson, congratulations, doing a great job. Good passes, good Kimura attempt.
Picking up the referee's decision there. Congratulations to him. That is going to do it for us here on the broadcast table for the preliminary bouts. Please. Yep. Yes. See you at Fight Pass right at 4:30 for the main card. For myself and Alex Morono, we'll see you there.